Well, hello, Sagittarius. Hello, and welcome into, wow, there you go. Welcome into your monthly reading for April of 2023. So we're changing things up for the monthly readings, and I'm starting off all the readings with pulling from the Dreamers deck, which I love this deck, your power affirmation / the major theme for you in the month of April. And your card flew out, and it's a beautiful message, Saggies. And it is, I know that each step I take towards one dream creates momentum for the next. I am moving forward. Yes. April's a great month. April, the energy is very supportive of movement forward. So let's see. We're going to take a little look-see in your journey. I'm changing the spread too. So basically, I'm just going to get a start and ending for your monthly journey and just see what comes up. So I can kind of see your journey as a whole of how you're going to move through the month. So let's see here. Let's see. You're moving forward, so you're taking steps. That seems to be the major theme here, is moving forward, taking steps, big or small. I don't think it matters here. Ooh, King of Cups here. All right. Because any step is creating momentum. That's creating momentum. That's creating momentum. Big or small, it comes in as it doesn't matter here. So that is beautiful and very fitting. Good. That's very fitting for April. And I'm seeing the Hanged One there. So the King of Cups, the Hanged One, which is the Hangman. But in this deck, I love it. They just call it the Hanged One. See, so let's see. There. All right, here we go. Two of Wands. Sure. All right, move that up. King of Swords. Look at this King energy. 10 of Swords right in the middle of your reading. And I love this deck because she's like, everything is fine. Everything's great. I just have 10 swords sticking out of me, but everything's great. Yeah, Saggies, I know. All right, 10 of Swords, Page of Cups. Weird. Not weird, but odd how it's showing up for me. The Hierophant, the Four of Cups, Seven of Swords. Okay. Well, this is quite the journey. Ooh, you've got I am moving forward. You've got the two kings for sure here. Oh, okay. So it's coming in very clear that I'm reading this differently. So you're the only reading I've done so far where I need to read it differently. So I feel like this top energy is your energy. The second row here is another person's energy or a situation you're dealing with energy. And then the last row is more of the outcome or how it's going to affect you energy. Yeah, that's how we got to read this. Got it. Okay, so your energy, you're showing up more as you have a lot of love. It feels like you have a lot of love for the situation. A lot of love. Like feeling King of Cups very deeply. You have a lot of compassion for the situation and or person here. And you've been hung up literally on how to move forward. How to move forward and literally move forward on this situation to be more in alignment with what you want your future to be. With this Two of Wands, this is more of like you're asking the universe for what you want. And I feel like that's where you're hung up on a little bit, is you're like, I have so much love for the situation. Big open heart. I have a lot of compassion, but I don't know what this means for me moving forward. I don't know what to do to move forward. I don't know how I'm going to fit this situation or person on my pathway moving forward. Because at the end of the day, It's like you are to the point of, I've got to get clear on what I truly want. And that takes time. You've got to get clear on what you truly want. And you've got to get, it almost comes in like balance. I'm going to clarify. Yeah, let's see what this is. 7 of Wands. Yeah, there's a little resistance here. So I'm going to clarify the 2 of Wands here. Like, because you're figuring this out. Like it feels like in the beginning stages a little bit of I'm figuring out of what I truly want, what I want my future to look like. Future is coming in on my head like a lot, like future. What do you want your future to look like? What do you want your future to look like? And then once you have that idea, then you can start mapping out a pathway to move forward. But you need to know what you're moving forward to. Yes. Because right now, I don't think you fully know what you're moving forward to. You just know you have a lot of love and compassion about the situation. That the showing up in 10 of Swords energy here. And you've got the 7 of Swords here. So it's like, what do you want your future to look like? And you're in the energy of making decisions about that. And getting clear about that. So I'm clarifying the 2 of Wands. You got the 7 of Wands here. 2 more for the 2 of Wands. So I'm going to clarify your energy fully. And then I'm going to go into the situation you're dealing with or their energy. Because they... Because their energy is tougher. It's a lot colder. You're showing up with love, compassion, and warmth, and they're not showing up with love, compassion, and warmth. They're showing up a lot more cold. It's like they're icing you out. The situation you feel like you're being iced out a little bit. Okay, 7 of Wands, the Lovers, there we go. The 4 of Pentacles, the Page of Cups again. So you got 2 Pages of Cups, the 10 of Wands, and the Strength card. Okay, yeah, this is hard. This is hard. Yeah. This is hard because I get the sense they're breadcrumbing you. And with the Lovers here, I'm going to lean in more with a relationship here. I'm going to lean in more towards the romantic relationships here because this is a deeply meaningful relationship. You have a deep connection, a soul connection with this person, I'm going to say. And you're hung up on it. You're stuck because you're struggling making healthy choices. Like the Lovers is all about choice at the end of the day. And it's making healthy choices that align with your heart and your highest good. And that's where the struggle is for you. You're like, okay, what do I want my future to look like? And at the same time, you're trying to balance that with what's healthy and good for me. So I don't want just any future. I don't want a future filled with pain and sadness and heartbreak and betrayal. I don't want that. I don't want a future of unhappiness. So I want a happier, healthier, more in alignment with my heart and universe kind of future here. But I don't know what that is yet. And you're staying put here. You're staying put, which is totally fine. Because you don't have the clarity yet. You do not have the clarity. So of course you're going to stay put while you're trying to figure it out. Now, what I say is I think this person is breadcrumbing you and is making it very difficult for you to see your future or to see a pathway forward because how do I say it? It's like they're rubbing you 2 ways, or breadcrumbing meaning King of Swords, they're cold. They're very cold, they're very decisive, they're very analytical, they're very rational. They lead with their mind. They don't lead with emotions or feelings most of the time with the King of Swords. You are showing up in all King of Cup, heart, compassion energy. They're showing up very cold, very reasonable, very logical, head energy. And they're showing up with this little Page of Cups. So it's almost like, it comes in like they might be icing you out in the sense of, well, I don't care. It comes in like, I don't care if you leave. I don't care if this doesn't work out. I don't care what you want. I mean, I'm fine either way because they're so cut off from their feelings. Like, I'm fine either way. I'm good. I don't care what you do. I don't care where we go. I don't care. Kind of like this I don't care flippant attitude kind of thing. that they're showing up as, but then they'll come through with like a little thing. Then they'll do something kind of nice for you, or then they'll half-ass apologize to you, or then they'll, like Page of Cups is little. And then that makes it difficult for you, because then you think, oh, well, this is clearly over, Ten of Swords energy. They don't care anything about me. They don't care about moving forward with me. They don't care about maybe even communicating with me. But then they'll show up in Page of Cups. It's like, oh, but they did that nice gesture. And they wouldn't do that if they didn't care about me, kind of thing. It's hard. It's making it very, very, very difficult for you. Because it's like the tale of two swords, like Jekyll and Hyde kind of thing, a little bit here with this person. So let me clarify a little bit more here. Let me go into, and they may even be coming back with an apology. Like, I say half-ass apology because it's not coming in very sincere for me. Just not the energy. Like, oh, I'm sorry about that. And then they're like, are you really sorry about that? Or you're just sorry that I reacted the way I reacted? So, all right, tell me more about the King of Swords. We're going to go here because they're showing up Ten of Swords energy, like, and almost like, kind of, excuse me. So let's go. King of Swords. Tell me more about this King of Swords. It's so odd how this is coming in, because I don't necessarily believe the Ten of Swords. I think that they want you to think it like, oh, you can leave, it's fine. Or I don't care what you do, I'm good, whatever. But I don't think they mean it deep down. For some reason, I don't think they mean it. It doesn't feel like they mean it. And that's what I feel like is the deception energy here. That's what the Seven of Swords is leading me to. Because it's like, you want to act like they're putting on a brave face or a little bit of a show. They're like, I'm so unaffected by this. I'm so good either way, kind of thing. Let me let the cards speak here, but that's the way it feels. And they're tied up to the Seven of Swords, so let's go. Let's go, Tarot. King of Swords, tell me more. Wow, it just freaking came out, and it was a lot of cards, but we're going. Nine of Pentacles, the Emperor, yeah. The Magician, the Star, the Six of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. Well, oh man, that Emperor energy, man, they're tough. They're not, when they have the King of Swords and the Emperor energy, they're a very mature, more than likely older kind of energy. Like, they've been around the block. They're not like a young kid here. They're not a young kid. They've had a lot of life experience. They've been through a lot of things. They are successful. That they're showing very Nine of Pentacles, so they're very confident. They're very secure in themselves. They're very dynamic. They're very dynamic. And that's the problem. And I'm going to say this as best way as it's coming in is because there's some healing work that needs to happen with them. And if they get to choose. They choose it. It's almost like they want to manifest, they want to bring something in their life that reinforces to their ego a little bit of how much they know. It's like, I want to keep bringing situations and people and jobs and opportunities into my life to more like inflate my ego a little bit of like, oh, that gives me the opportunity to prove how smart I am, how good I am, how successful I am, how capable I am, you know, that kind of energy. And I'm not knocking it because that always feels good, but here's where the rub is. Here's where I feel like energy is saying it's getting them in trouble, is because they've moved into expert energy. And you know what expert energy is? It is where you think you know everything, and that's the point where you quit growing. And you actually start going backwards because you've cut off the energy of learning. You've cut off the energy of healing. You've cut off the energy of expanding because you already think you know it all and you know everything. And look, we have all been in early 20s. Come on now. I remember you couldn't have told me anything when I was 18. I thought I had the world mapped out and knew everything when I was 18, 20, 21, 25 until you learn. But this person is older than that. This person is more mature, has a lot of life experience, has probably been through a lot in their life, and it's a little bit probably more of a coping mechanism for them, but they want to attract more people into their life that inflate their ego and just validates their knowledge, their capabilities, their presence kind of thing. Very emperor energy, very, I say this with love, but very yes man energy kind of thing. Whereas what's really needing to happen here is this, and it's beautiful energy. I don't know if they'll decide to do it. They need to go back to a page. They need to take this emperor, I know it all energy and work on, they get to choose again, but it's like asking, are you truly, is this really working for you? It's like, is this working for you? Are you truly happy? What does true balance and healing look like? And what more can I learn here? Because there is a need for them to learn a lot more, to take on a more childlike mentality of, okay, I'm going to be the page. I know nothing here. I'm going to learn more, because they're receiving messages about it. I feel like you're giving them messages about it, but it's like, are they going to learn from it? Are they going to open up? Embrace the fact that they don't know everything. Embrace the fact that they do have a lot more learning to do. Embrace the help, some help. Embrace that there's more balance needed maybe in their life. Maybe there's a big part of their life is very unbalanced and they're not willing to learn or to see from that. Because if they are willing to do that, if they're willing to go back to, okay, what have I got to learn here? How can I grow? That's going to be very healing for them. That's going to be incredibly healing. They just have to get out of emperor mode, the I know it all mode, that self-protection mode of I got this. I know it all. I've been through it all. I've got nothing more to learn here. I know me. Easy peasy. We never know it all. So that's kind of what you're dealing with here. Now, I am going to dive in here because I see the end of this journey for you in April. You got the Hierophant, the Four of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. So you're very disappointed here about something. You're disappointed. There's some deception. I feel like it's more tied up to that ending. Like they may be telling you, I'm fine if you leave, I'm good, but they really do care. But it's almost like they're icing you out a little bit. So I'm going to start with the Seven of Swords. And you're over it. Like, I love this card. Look at this. Four Cups, her sweatshirt's like, I'm over it. I'm over this. I'm over it. There's a new opportunity here for me to move forward, but I'm just kind of over it. Which I get. So Seven of Swords, please. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Okay. The Empress. The Emperor and the Empress here. Eight of Swords. The World. Ooh. Ooh. Let me clarify the Hierophant. Before we go into that, yeah. Clarify the Hierophant here. Okay. The Queen of Wands, there we go. The Knight of Wands in reverse. The Hermit. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh. Okay. It's kind of complicated. I'm trying to get how I'm going to word this. I feel like towards the end of your journey in April, you're going to get to a place where it's a little, it's like you can't stay stuck forever. It's one of those things where there's gonna come a point in time where the universe and energy is going to progress, and you can't stay stuck forever. And even though you feel like you're stuck and you want to move into more creative and loving and just beautiful energy, and that's partly what you want. Maybe with this person, they are showing up deceptive because, like I said, they're breadcrumbing you a little bit. Like, I'm fine if you leave, but then again, they're kind of not. It comes to a point where you're going to kick off a new chapter. This is a cycle of change. Like, you're going through the ending of a cycle and you're starting a new chapter for yourself. And you just can't, I don't think the universe is going to allow, or you are going to allow yourself to stay stuck forever. That's why it's very important here to move forward. Even the smallest of steps creates momentum because you are in this cycle. This is the world card. This is the universe that's kind of stepping in going, you are ending a cycle and starting a new one. Period. That's happening. It's just a matter of wrapping your head around it, wrapping your heart around it, and moving, taking those baby steps to move forward, because I know you feel stuck. You're like, well, I'm going to be in this forever. It's like this cycle forever. And what I see here with the Queen of Wands and then the Knight of Wands and the Hermit is there is, especially with the Hierophant, there's more to learn here. There's more to learn here about this dynamic. And it's important that you learn it and the wisdom that it's trying to give you about yourself, about your own power. Like, this is a very, what's the word? Enlightening relationship in the sense that it is reflecting like a mirror back to you in some of the ways that you might be limiting you from stepping into your true Queen of Wands power. That beautiful, passionate, radiant, I can create my world. You know, to me, the Queen of Wands, and you may have heard me say this in other videos, but it is like Oprah to the Beyonce power. She doesn't question her worth. She doesn't question her value. She is confident. She is secure. She is powerful, knowing that she can create whatever world she wants to create. She is dynamic. And I feel like this relationship more than likely is providing you an opportunity to, or shine a light, I should say, on the areas of you that might just need some healing, that need some work, that need some attention, that's preventing you from stepping into this Queen of Wands energy kind of thing. And it's not easy. Like, this is not, with the Knight of Wands in reverse, it makes me feel like there's a tendency there to just kind of run from it and be a little indulgent, where you're just going to want to run to the things that feel good. Don't we all? Don't we all? But at some point, baby steps here, baby steps, at some point, doing the work, like the mirror work or the shadow work or the inner child work or the, what is this relationship reflecting back to me about me, and the choices I'm making, it's like at some point that's not going to feel great to dive down and do that healing work, but it's worth it. It's worth it, and it's the gateway to this brand new chapter for yourself where you're not so stuck in this energy. You're not so bogged down in it, and it's going to help you align and make those healthier choices that are more in alignment with your future of what you want to create. So all in all here, big month for you. Big month, Saggies. But you are moving forward, and to know that each step you take, no matter how small here, it is creating momentum, because you are in a cycle of change and you're ushering in a brand new chapter regardless. regardless. That's happening regardless of what happens here. So just kind of have some peace with that. Kind of have some peace and really, really focus on what you can learn from this. What can you learn from this? What can you learn about this relationship? What can you learn about yourself? And it might not be the most fun, feeling, amazing experience to do it, but it's worth it. It's worth it. You don't want to. I know you're over it. I know you don't want to do some of the shadow work or the healing work because it doesn't feel great. It doesn't. It just doesn't. And it can be hard, but it is worth it. And you are moving forward. You're on your pathway forward. You're doing it. You've got the strength card too. Although it is hard as hell. I know. But you've got the strength card. You have everything you need. You have everything you need within you to do this. It's just a matter of working with the energy, accepting it, and taking each step. Those baby steps towards the future you truly want. So with that, Saggies, we're going to tap. We're tapping on it. Let's tap on this I am moving forward. I feel like we're just going to really focus on that because I feel like that's the key element to this reading is with each step. So let's go. If you're new to tapping, check out the link below to learn more. But if not, just jump in with us. Let's go. Side of the hand. Even though this is hard and it's incredibly challenging, and I feel so confused and stuck sometimes, that's okay. Because I am moving forward. And I know that each step I take towards one dream creates momentum for the next. So I don't have to tackle all this in one day. There's no need. So I'm willing to take the pressure off my shoulders and just be for a second. Because I am moving forward and I'm okay. And I know that each step I take towards one dream creates momentum for the next. And I'm open and willing to take baby steps. I'm open and willing to learn and grow. And I'm open and willing to take the pressure off my shoulders. It's okay. It's all going to unfold in perfect timing as I move forward and take baby steps towards the future I want to create. So I'm letting go of all this pressure I'm putting on myself. It's okay. I'm okay. I am moving forward little by little with each step I take. I am moving forward. I am letting go of any pressure I'm putting on myself. There it is. And I'm relaxing in the moment. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay, Sagittarius, take a deep breath in here. Woo. let that go. Oh, all right. You are moving forward. You're moving forward. Just relax a little bit. It's okay. It's all right. You're working with it. You're working with it. Got a big month ahead of you. You're working with it. You've got the strength here. You've got the strength. I know it's not going to be easy, and it might not feel like the best thing to do, but your work's going to pay off. It's going to pay off in the long run. So cheers to you. I hope this helps, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.